Jackie Love right here, I'm thinking lethal tempo, I'm thinking on hit, which means that you might lose a bunch of priority in lane because Misfortune will stat check you in the early game if you go on hit. His B button right here and reset. Crisp and Jackie Love are already moving up.
Oh, there's no way. He gets the blast going back, flashing over the wall, immediately followed into, and first blood for Jackie Love of Top Esports. Now On gonna have to burn his flash. We got flashes everywhere in Top Esports. This is much more them in the driver's seat in the early game. From the observers, you know, that's they're letting that one slide. Wei is gonna take this dragon while those grubs got taken, so BLG's onus on being at that next grub fight definitely skyrocketing through the roof, but an early Infernal Dragon will not be too bad. So that's where I want to check in on the setups. Top Esports, we said, need to be proactive here with their composition, especially with that lethality Varus and Kanavi. Wondering now exactly how side lane pressure is also going to work out. Chris was trying to get a cheeky back off there, but Dredge Line will come right for him. Glacial Prison as well at BLG. They look to strike back on a Crisp. Going low. Bullet time used. Oh, my God. They're dying to Jackie Love, by the way. Wei is going to get locked down by Kanavi. Kanavi doesn't have Impale. About to have it in 2 seconds. Doesn't have it in time, though, and On trying to lock down Jackie Love, but they realize Wei has to flash away because Kanavi's starting to get pumping. As Jackie Love waiting on the corner there, did end up burning that Chains of Corruption, but the fact that Kanavi has Impale means there's still a threat for BLG.
Wants the river, though. Knight has shoved in his mid lane, and he's already heading towards the top. The ult goes through.
Jackie Love caught out. Kanavi's there, but Knight finds the trigger, finds the fight, trying to kick down Jackie Love, and he does. 525 smackaroos to the mid laner of BLG.
And Top Esports have spent the majority of their time on the tops of the map. Knight has reset, got his pickaxe coming back onto... Oh, hold on, Elk. That's not cleanse.
Elk is in a lot of trouble now. He's going to get crashed down on Shattering Strike. Going to be waited to use. Bullet time coming through, but they waited perfectly timed, and Jackie Love comes up with his second kill of the game.
Okay, I'm going to play a game with our viewers. Turn off the nameplates and tell me that this wasn't Jackie Love. All right, I'm going to hold on to that thought.
Wei getting caught out by Kanavi now, but has Knight right behind him. Again, those permafrost stacks are huge. Glacial Prison combo. That was beautifully timed from Wei. Double Impale into the weirding, and Cream gets the kill on the Wei.
What's going on? Everyone is fighting everyone. Neutral objectives are being ignored, but not really. And Cream still no mana. He used it all. That's it.
He's looking to lollipop it around. He's trying to use the terrain, but he can't do it. Oh, he misses the W. On, gonna block it down. Gets the kill there for Knight. In an executed dive on top side by BLG. Oh, Knight goes back, and that doomed him. That absolutely doomed him. He's going to try to seal fate his way out. Jackie Love looking for the chains. Doesn't have him for 5 seconds. Goes for the piercing arrow to On. And every time Top Esports come into fight, they're like 3 to 5 seconds away from their pivotal ultis.
Blade the Ruined King not quite coming through for him just yet. However, the rest of BLG are heading towards the tops of the map. Elk and On their way.
Knight. They're going to try to get it. They got the Q3. Oh, no, Jackie Love. Top Esports' bot lane has overextended themselves, trying to get Knight back. One more hit, but he dies, and Knight flashes away from the piercing arrow. Elk cleans up Crisp, and that'll be the turret going the way of Top Esports, but the damage is done, and BLG, if you're looking at Knight having just completed his Blade of the Ruined King at this time, this is looking like BLG might just be able to take it. And BLG, they're collapsing. Cream going to try to get some damage down onto Knight before he takes the engage there. No more fate sealed. You got to remember the permafrost stacks are there, though, and Knight going to get double impaled. Cream, you got to get the combo up. Knight has sustain, and Wei is left to his own devices. Might be just taken down. Dredgeline going to miss, and the piercing arrow from Jackie Love pierces BLG's heart.
Flash right here from Elk. Way too far ahead in this lane. The TP is going to come through, so I'm just going to hold my thought.
Ben still has flash, is building up Meganar. Here comes Cream. He goes invisible, trying to get some damage onto Ben. Ben is going Meganar, trying to get away. Is he even going to pop it in time? Tries to go with the heal, and now he has the flash. Last second movement, maybe coming through. Flash out, but the auto was still there. Cream, quicker on the trigger. The young gunslinger for Top Esports. As that they stepped up into Kanavi there, maybe not realizing he maybe had that Impale up, and now Top Esports will put a stopper to BLG's stacking of the dragons. Is Chemtech Soul. They'll get their first Chemtech Dragon. will also deny that sole point take by BLG, which gives a ton of decision-making power across the map. Rift Herald didn't, in fact, get taken earlier, so it is still on the map, still available. Both teams trying to focus on these side lanes a little bit more so before that even comes to bear, and another turret will go down, at least BLG's first of the game.
Taken away from Bin onto this Nara. Now Top Esports are looking to find angles around BLG.
Oh, that's the Glacial Prison used, but Chains of Corruption hits at the tip onto Wei. He is dragged back into the abyss. That is all red, and that is all Top Esports, as they're going to move straight over to the Rift Herald potentially now. And yeah, second item's coming through for Knight and Elk there, but the Rift Herald finally taken by Top Esports. And in an even state of game, I know we talked so much about that scaling, especially Knight. I mean, he's still 3-0 and 1, but it's no slouch for Top Esports in the scaling department, and they have a lot of damage done. I mean, the lethality Varus falls off eventually, but right now
towards the top side of the map, and with the Rift Herald right here, if they do take a misadvantageous fight, it could also mean Atta can take it off the map as well. Right here, BLG, they're gonna wrap around this tower, this tier 2 tower rather. Corruption hitting again.
They got him locked down. Wei still pretty tanky, is gonna make it away. Now Knight looking for a re-engage. Dredgeline went a bit wide. Not able to catch Bin out, but they will take the turret anyways.
Yeah, however, they have to be very careful. A lot of the big ultimates are gone, particularly Kanavi's ult right here. They're looking.
Bullet time in. That does literally nothing. That is sole point going the way of BLG, unless Kanavi can just get in there and steal it.
There is the possibility.
He's in there.
The TPs are coming
He's
through.
in there like swimwear, baby. Wei versus Kanavi. 50-50 for the sole point, and Wei gets it. Bullet time, I just said, did nothing. Eviscerates Top Esports, and that's a massive play from BLG.
And we've gone back to game number 1. The whole wild animal situation. 0 setup, 0 members around the dragon. This is your peak to fight. And Sterox, of course, for Renekton. And then suddenly Crisp was hovering towards the top side to Shadow Cream. Then Cream had to TP in. Thrown games through trying to contest. Top Esports have control of the Tribos. Knight is now going to spot them. And the rest of BLG are going to start coming through very slowly. I think this might just be gone.
Yeah, the Atacon just going to go down some extra roses for Top Esports as they'll leave 369 to get it. Bin will try to take down this turret in the side lane with the... Chains of Corruption going to be used by Jackie Love, and Elk maybe looking for an angle with the bullet time, pushing in this outer turret here. Still going to be that Atacon secured. A lot of roses to Top Esports, and as well as that permanent 25% increase on any buffs they grab. He's TPing into the fight now, and I love it because Top Esports, they haven't put the pedal off the gas here, but they might just get caught with it. Chains of Corruption in. 369, he finds the backline. He's doing his job. Maybe it's going to be enough, but Knight eviscerates Crisp, and now 369 can't even kill Elk. On is almost going down. Wei getting impaled by Kanavi into 2-man, but Bin is starting to stack up Meganar, and Giga Bin is about to be activated. He's going to be locked into the corner, going Meganar, trying to get the Mega in as well, but he doesn't get it. He goes down to the shutdown to Cream.
Esports, because they walked into enemy jungle quadrant, they set down the vision, and they picked BLG apart. Reminder what we said earlier on. Top Esports are going to have to do the darnest. Are going to be paired up on the left of your screens. So they have split up BLG onto 2 fronts, and they take them down like this as On is going to walk up and be eviscerated.
Well, all right. That's 2 more kills to Top Esports. All of a sudden, BLG seem to have lost their mind. I will just say, Elk had no spatial awareness whatsoever. Literally saw 369 walking behind him and then decided to ult as it gets instantly stopped by 369. And now Baron started up by Top Esports. Bin about halfway to Meganar. Can Wei get the better of the Smite steal again? They already went 50-50 one time, and Wei got the better of it. Bin trying to get away, but immediately gets collapsed on. He went the complete wrong way, too. Won't even get Meganar. And BLG are falling apart.
Hold up. Maybe it's actually turned nameplates off? And then Top Esports has become BLG, and BLG has become Top Esports. Now Knight is looking for something, anything to scrap to keep Wei out of the pit.
Just used ulti on a Cream. I'm so confused at this last 5 minutes of play for BLG. And Knight's just in there trying to fight the red buff fight. BLG are moving back out of the map. After that, On wants to get in range for a depth charge, realizing they overplayed their hand. But TP can come right back from Cream as he's looking for a deep one potentially. There it is, right into the red buff as now the double impale. And impaled for their lives. On goes down and immediately afterwards, it's also the pick from Jackie Love on the way. I don't know what happened in the last 6 minutes to BLG, but their hands don't work anymore.
We've not seen a single one of these huge wombo combos. Sejuani ult, Nautilus ult, Yone, and Misfortune, one layered on top of another, and Top Esports are picking them
They just
apart.
win the
Now
game.
with the Baron, the resets are coming through. Way still dead, On still dead, 2 lanes of pressure. Top Esports will at least take 2 inhibitors here.
That's massive for Top Esports, and this is the setup I expect. When you lose as a top team like this in the LPL, you know the rebuttal is coming. With this lead, with this advantage, the fact that BLG are seeding so much of their base. That'll be a tier 2 tower gone on the top side, and a ton of standing goals still going and funneling into Top Esports' pockets.
It's up in 10 seconds, and this is going to be so for BLG.
It's 3
to
items.
secure that.
Knight has the IE. Like, is it enough trouble? Is it gonna be nearly enough when you're getting fully surrounded? Like, they didn't even know that they were getting flanked on.
Oh, Knight!
BLG already down. They're losing Knight. They're losing odd chickens with their heads cut off would be an accurate description of what BLG is doing right now, because Elk is being chased down. Wei is being chased down. And get BLG out of this map. We're going to game 3.
Yeah, complete dominance right here from Top Esports. Slapping BLG in the face with all the extra items and the gold that they have right now. Mid lane wave is gonna come through, and apparently Top Esports, it was a fluke game 1.
Apparently it was, as they go to clean out game number 2. Our match of the week, it was destined to go to 3 games. Even after that one-sided victory at game number 1, consistency hasn't been the key mark for both these teams, and Top Esports will push us to game 3.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.